Hello everyone, my name is Angel. Welcome to the fourth Educators and Maritime Lecture Award organized by the Ocean Ambassador. And today the organizers of this event will not just be exposing the opportunities in the maritime sector, but they will also be awarding students from various schools in the country for their beautiful performance. Stay with us and I'll be right back. Welcome back again, and today, right now, I'm currently with the governor of this event in the person of Mrs. Honorable Olaiton Williams. Hello, ma. It's so nice to have you here right now on our carpet today, and I'm excited with what is happening right now. And I know that over the years, a lot of people would have known already the significance of this event and so far. But I'm going to be asking you one good question. What is so far the achievements this year of Ocean Ambassador Foundation?
Thank you very much. To God be the glory. Right now, today, as I speak with you, we have students studying maritime courses, both in Nigeria and Ghana.
Okay.
So that is the best achievement you can think of, because we're grooming them, we're catching them young. It is a bottom-top arrangement whereby you will see that even the nation will have a different outlook to education and the total well-being of the oceans, the creeks, the waterways. We are now exposing and exploring these opportunities for these children at early ages. So that is where we are.
That's a good one indeed. Looking at the theme of today's events, which has to do with gender balancing, what is the significance of this theme today?
Well, over the years, we've been advocating for the girl child advocacy. We've been wanting the girl child to come on board. And since we started this quiz, October 11 is always the year of the girl child. So what we do is we run a nationwide maritime quiz for the girl child, 80%, 20% for the boys. So, yeah, because it's a male-dominated career.
Okay.
So how do you now want to justify or quantify the flow of girl child in the maritime space?
Okay.
So that is why we always celebrate them once they achieve the mileage that we want. And over the years, it's the girls that have been coming tops, even where we have 20% boys that are competing with them.
Okay, then this obviously means that if we're having so many boys in the sector, what exactly do you think is the challenge women face? Why don't we see women inclusion in the sector?
Not only in that sector, generally, traditionally, the girl child is not supposed to be seen. It is only now you can see the trend, even in banking. Before it was male-dominated, but now it's female-dominated now. Even in the technological world, globally, the girls are taking over. So I think there's just a new trend that the girl child has come to stay.
Okay.
So now back to the maritime industry. We have the first female African pilot. She's coming. They're not here yet. You'll see all of them. They're coming in their numbers. They come every year. Special guest of honor, Mrs. Funke. She's a son. She's the first female president, Nigerian Maritime Law Association. So the girls are coming up, and that is why we don't want the tempo to drop.
Why do I feel so excited about this? Maybe because I'm also a girl.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to be asking you one last question. Now, what is the plan for next year? What are the objectives for next year?
Well, every year is for the girl child. Next year also will be a better scope for the girl child, because now we're looking at where we can get grants, sponsorship for these children beyond us coaching them to this level.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ma. I think this is a lovely one indeed.
Thank you.
All right, guys, as you have heard so far from the governor's mouth, it is women inclusion in the maritime sector and every other sector that we have male dominated in those sectors. Stay with us now. I'll be right back. Okay, hi guys. I have here with me another beautiful guest. Oh my god, another lovely guest who's going to be telling us how she feels about today's event. Hello, ma'am. Hello. I'd like you to tell us a bit about yourself, just briefly.
My name is Ngozi Oyiwole.
Okay.
I think I'm today's guest speaker and will be giving a little lecture. And today, for me, is very special because I'm a very strong woman advocate. I'm actually the vice chairperson for Commonwealth Business Women's Network, and our concentration is on women leadership and women empowerment. I'm very passionate about the girl child.
I feel very proud that I'm standing here with you right now. Okay, you're here today. I want you to tell us what you think is the significance of this event.
Ocean Foundation has done a great job because putting a girl child forward from small is the best way to groom them and get them to be the women of tomorrow. And these young kids are the Gen Z, the future. Today, I'm so glad to see that Honorable Lightson Williams
Yeah.
has been on this journey for 7 years.
Awesome.
And sitting in today to see these little children showing so much interest in the maritime industry is something to be very proud of and very happy. And so today, it gladdens my heart to be here to speak to them and to encourage more mothers, teachers to keep on doing what they're doing, giving their young girls courage, giving them the opportunity to showcase their voice, their talents, most importantly, and putting them out there to grow up, not only to be doctors or lawyers, but to explore other areas that are even more lucrative, like the maritime industry.
Okay, just one more question, please. I think that one of the major reasons for this event is because we want to have women inclusion in the maritime sector. And of course, I think that this is not just the only sector where we have few women coming in and all of that. What do you think is the challenge, basically, of why we having few women in some sectors where we have male dominated in those sectors? Yeah.
Obviously, you're talking to the right person because what I do, I'm actually a woman in a male dominated industry. Primarily, I'm a manufacturer of office furniture. I don't think you have so many women in my industry who say
Yes.
they're carpenters. Now,
Absolutely.
again, women generally are underrepresented, and that's the fight today. We're trying to close the gender gap.
Okay.
And then, so today, looking out here, like I said earlier, because I'm basically be repeating myself, it's important that every step we make towards closing the gap, no matter how small it is a way forward, is a good foot forward. And doing what Ocean Ambassadors Foundation is doing is in the right direction, like I said. Picking them up today, showing them the right path, encouraging them, and encouraging the teachers, talking to the government, talking to local government, and putting data together, which is lacking, funding people to support funding, assisting them in what they're doing towards the progress, towards the journey to closing the gender gap. So these are the problems they're facing, but it's surmountable. It's not something they're stopping. Once their voice is out there, once they get encouraged, once there's full support, especially in the areas of funding, which is what they really need
Yes.
to encourage children. I'm sure when they get this from other people or other organizations or even the government, a lot to be achieved in this area.
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you very much. I feel honored again to have you here with me. Thank you. Okay, welcome again, and I have another lovely guest at this event with me here. Hello, ma'am. Thank you for accepting to be here with us. And I'd like you to
Pleasure.
introduce yourself to my audience.
Okay, my name is Oluwafumilola Shelika. I'm the president of African Women Fish Processors and Traders Network, which is a continental body. And all we do is to promote and help women in the fisheries and aquaculture to better understand the business and to better scale up their livelihood in what they do best.
Okay. Today you're at this event, which has to do with women inclusion in the maritime sector as
Yeah.
well. I want you to tell me what are your expectations of today's event?
Okay, just like it's something it's an ongoing discussion. Is women inclusion is something we talk about like every other time, and I think the view of this event, which is also for catching them younger while they're still growing, I think that's a very fantastic one. And today, I know I'm going to hear more as to how we move closer to the 2030 agenda and having more women in the maritime sector, and even from this time picking them from those classes that they are in their senior secondary school and see them all excel. And I'll be happy to be a part of that success story come 2030.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much
You're
for your
welcome.
time. Okay, welcome back again. Hi guys. I have another awesome guest right now, and I'm going to be allowing him introduce himself as well. Hello, sir. Thank you
Thank you,
for
madam.
accepting to joining us
Thank
here.
you, thank you. I'm
I'd like
honored.
you to briefly tell us who you are and why you're here today.
First and foremost, my name is Dr. Momo Al Hassan. I'm a retired deputy director from Nigeria Maritime Administration and Safety Agency. Now on my own. While I was in the system with NIMASA, I used to work with your director,
Okay.
MD of Ocean Ambassador. We're working together because I was the head of shipping promotion unit. And all we are doing is about promoting maritime education, promoting shipping, maritime awareness, and even we go further in the matter to even promote the investment opportunity available in the maritime sector in Nigeria. That's where we met, and that's how I'm here.
Okay, so far I've been speaking with a lot of people, and I've been hearing we want women inclusion in the maritime sector and all of that. Tell us more about the gender balancing in the maritime sector.
When it comes to gender balancing, NIMASA is one of the best agencies in the whole of Nigeria that take into consideration in terms of employment, even the promotion, even the heading of departments. When I was there, we don't just give, we share to make sure that women are included. And in addition, IMO, International Maritime Organization, made it compulsory, all the maritime regulatory agency, the ports, the Shippers Council, all maritime is all over the world. They make sure that women are not marginalized. So it's not really a national program, it's an international, development under IMO. IMO makes sure, in fact, every year IMO send form to all the maritime institutions in Nigeria and around the world. Give us the list of staff you have, management staff, how many of them are women. Apart from that, the head of department, head of unit, even directors, how many of them are women? So we have to comply because we are part and parcel of IMO.
Okay. So far, what has been the achievements that you have seen so far about with the ocean ambassadors who are the hosts of these events?
People will not understand the importance of ocean ambassador except you go back and read the colonial policy on education. Are you hearing me? Many Nigerians don't even know, they have forgotten the colonial policy on education. The British government deliberately made sure that during colonial era, maritime is not taught in Nigerian university. Shipping is not taught in Nigerian university. Insurance is not taught in Nigerian university. Banking. These three sectors constitute what we call invisible trade. And the British government deliberately made sure in all the British colonies all over the world, maritime, banking, and insurance is taken away from their the educational curriculum. So as for force you to come to London to do it, or to make sure that the British government colonized the global shipping, global insurance, global banking. And today, what sustains the British economy are maritime, banking, insurance. They took to them. You'll be surprised if I tell you that in the whole of the United States, no university offer BSc, MSc maritime apart from New York State University. So America is not even a maritime. America is not a maritime
So we can
country.
say that the ocean ambassadors are
Is
doing a
doing,
very
yeah,
good job.
fantastic job, because
Okay.
for you to know what they're doing is when you go back and read the colonial policy of education in Nigeria and how the British government tried to protect their economic interests post independence. And that's what we are seeing today.
Awesome. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. I have here with me another beautiful special guest with me. Okay, ma'am. I'd like you to please introduce yourself and tell us why exactly you decided to honor this event today.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Olufunke Uyetola, the Tutor General, Education District 3, and education district which covers Lagos Island, Etiosa, Ibeju-Lekki, and Epe. The program today is about the sea, and the area of my jurisdiction as permanent secretary is the water area of Lagos State, Etiosa, Epe, Lagos Island. And since it has to do with the ocean and water, I am honored to be part of this program. And again, I am here because it is educative. It makes our students know that there are so many career and opportunities in the ocean or maritime industry. Now, the organizers are canvassing that the female child, especially, that is sidetracked in the maritime industry, should rise up now and see themselves that they can do what the men are doing in that sector. So it's a great opportunity as a feminist, as a woman, as a girl, because I'll say I'm a girl child too, that I'm part of the program today.
I'd like you to tell me what your expectations are going forward today.
Oh, the expectation is that I want to see our girls. I want to see many more of them in the maritime sector because the awareness has been created. Thank you very much.
So, hello once again. Teachers are here and excited to speak to us as well. And I have an educator here who's available, and I'd like you to tell us who you are, the school you're coming from, and why you're here today.
Okay, I'm Temidayo Fashede from Honeyland College, Magodo, Lagos.
Honeyland is here.
Exactly.
I love Honeyland School actually.
Wow, I'm glad to hear that. I'm excited to
Okay,
hear
tell
that.
me, why are you excited about this event?
I'm excited about the event, particularly because I realize there are a number of sectors that I feel students really know nothing about. And this happens to be one of them. I feel there is a lot of exploration that students can actually do in this sector, and all they need is the information, all they need is the enlightenment which they are receiving here. So it's an exciting moment, it's an exciting atmosphere for me.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, ma'am. So we're excited to have you on our red carpet today.
Thank you.
We'd like you to tell us about yourself briefly and the significance of this event today.
My name is Margaret Orakusi, and I so much admire what Honorable Williams is doing, raising champions in the maritime industry. So for me, I'm very happy because we do know that we are leaving legacies that will be followed up by the young ones. So
Okay, I'd like you to tell us as well your expectations from now. What are your expectations next year from the Ocean Ambassadors?
next year will be better. They already have a program of mentorship for next year, and this has exposed what they are doing to maritime operators. So I'm sure a lot of people will volunteer their time, their experiences, their facilities to mentor the young ones.
Thank you very much. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Would like to meet you, please.
Well, I'm Akinle Akinbemi Oludare, Honeyland College, Lagos.
Okay, awesome. You are the second man or masculine I'm interviewing today. I've been having so many women
Yes.
talking about female inclusion in the maritime sector. What can you say about today's event?
Just like you said, I'm the second male you'll be interviewing. So it means that the program itself is mainly for women, to celebrate women.
Kind of, yes. We're not going to doubt that.
Yes, we are not going to doubt that, to appreciate their contribution to the economy of Nigeria. And of course, we cannot take away the contribution of women in our society. So I would say encouraging the girl child to participate in the maritime industry is a good one, because many of us, we do not have opportunity to, of such when we are growing up.
Yes.
And I think it's a good way to start. And by God's grace, if we are able to uphold this, it will make our society to be better because it means we are actually upholding the principle of inclusiveness.
Do you think that the students are really seeing the relevance of this?
Yes, if they are not seeing the relevance of what is being done, I don't think Mrs. Honorable Olaiton will even continue with it in the first instance. And of course, you can even see the awardees. They are mainly girls.
So what do you have to say to Ocean ambassadors?
Of course, they should keep up the good work, and in whatever way we can support them, we always want to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hi, can we meet you, please?
Good day, ma. My name is Amabalali Sadela from Dancehall High School.
I'm very happy. I'm super proud, and I feel like could this be me? Tell us, how do you feel about today?
I feel very happy, and I'm very thankful to God, and I'm very happy that I actually participated in this quiz because I wasn't supposed to participate because I was having exams. But right now, I'm very excited that I did.
Did you expect this? Did you expect this?
I actually did not expect this. I was fourth last year, so I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll be third because I didn't really prepare because of exams, but I'm very happy. Thank God.
Awesome. Okay, what do you have to say to the organizers of this event?
I want to say a very big thank you to Honorable Olaiton Williams for starting this kind of organization and actually enlightening kids around about the maritime sector, because before I started participating in this quiz, I really did not know much about maritime. I was just thinking, okay, water bodies here, but then when I started reading her book and everything, I got to know what blue economy was. I got to know that, okay, there's a lot of things in the ocean that can benefit our world that we can use to, increase the economy of Nigeria and all that, like the way the sea reduces carbon in the environment and things like that. And I'm very happy that I'm a part of this.
And what would you say to all the students who are not here?
I would say they should broaden their minds. They should be ready to learn new things. They should be ready to explore new sectors of life, and they should live their dreams, basically.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Okay. Tell us about yourself, please, briefly.
I'm Dr. Adebisi Laiwola, the principal of Darwin College, Lagos.
Okay, tell us what excites you so most about this event.
Well, I'm so happy that our students participated and they were in the best 10 category. All the students who presented, they were in the best 10 category, and I'm so glad that out of 10 prizes, our students won 5. I think that's no mean feat, and we're so proud of them. Secondly, I'm so glad because the students have learned a lot about blue ocean. Okay. Many of them have their eyes open now, and I'm sure they will go into the maritime industry. So I'm so
happy. For me, I'm super proud and excited about Ocean Foundation's initiative, and I want to ask you, what do you have to say to them?
I think they've done very, very well. Mrs. Williams, she's fantastic. She has kept the vision burning, and I wish her great progress as she carries the vision along. She's done very well. Thank you
very much. Hi, hello. Can we meet you all, please?
My name is Second Engineer Martin Oluwafunmilayo.
Okay.
Chief Engineer Gloria Omako.
And
Captain Carnes Ebinipe and Robinson, the first maker on the ASD Tugboat in West Africa.
When I saw you all, I was very much excited, as if I was one of the students sitting down there. I felt like, I really want to meet you all. So I want you to tell me what excites you most about this event. Because it took you time to be here. So why did you decide to be here?
It's to support our junior ones that are coming up, to let them see that there are vast fields in the world you can actually shine, you can actually rise, you can actually be yourself. No matter any course you decide to take, you can actually rise, be yourself and shine. So we are happy because we are here to support the younger ones and let them know that there are things out there they can actually do, especially for the females. We are not only restricted to the house, to the kitchen, or to be a housewife. We can also break barriers, we can also move, we can also change the world.
Thank you. Do you have something short to tell us before?
Okay, what a man can do, a woman can do better. That is just it.
and the field is so broad that it's not just narrowed to a particular sport. There are other fields that we all can,
Be part of.
dive into. So, welcome on board.
Thank
It's
you
a
very
nice
much.
thing
I'm
to be
very
there.
sure the students were very encouraged when they saw you all here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, hi. Hello, pretty ladies. Can we meet you, please?
My name is Dohat Tulope from Darwin College.
Okay, Andrew.
My name is Oluwamora Fadari, Karina Secondary School, Agbara.
Okay, I know you are very much excited about this, but I want to ask you, what is the relevance of this event to you?
I am very touched and I'm inspired, and I am very glad that I participated in this. And I also see myself indulging in the maritime industry in future, so I'm really happy, and it was a very great opportunity for me. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, and then?
So like I was really hesitant about participating because I thought it was just about fishing and everything. But then I got to learn a lot more, and I realized how naive I was in terms of the maritime industry, and I really appreciate this opportunity.
Okay, so tell us, what do you have to say to Ocean Ambassadors?
Thank you, because you really inspired me and created an opportunity for me to shine, and I am very grateful.
Beautiful. Okay.
I also want to say a very, very big thank you, and they should continue enlightening a lot of people, because I'm very, very sure there are lots more people that don't know what the maritime industry is all about. And then this was really necessary, and I'm really glad that I got this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm a special guest on this red carpet, and we have another special guest. And I like my special audience to meet with my special guest today.
I'm Chief Mrs. Carol Ferry.
Okay.
And a friend of Ocean Ambassador.
Okay, I want you to tell us what excites you most about this event.
What excites me most is the fact that you can see that the young girls and the boys are excited about the whole thing, and are quite receptive to all the discussions going on, the conversations around maritime, and you can see the interest they have shown. And I'm so happy that a lot of them are able to ask questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that shows that they have keen interest in the maritime sector.
Which is a very, very important thing.
That is the reason why we are here, to sensitize them, to get them interested in becoming maritime practitioners. So they can be anything they want to be in the maritime sector, doctors, lawyers, and all that. So they can achieve that dream within the sector, the maritime sector.
Okay, so what are your expectations from Ocean Ambassadors from today?
My expectation is that she's going to go higher and higher and higher. She's built up a very enviable and sustainable project with the youths. And like she said, the next step is trying to come up with role models for the young people, and then see that most of them are now being sponsored by interested stakeholders. So that most of them that don't have the financial capacity from their homes can receive sponsorship. So that's a great thing she's doing.
So you're indirectly or directly saying that Ocean Ambassadors are doing a great job.
They are doing a great job, not just a good job, a great job.
Thank you so much.
Wow. I'm sure you can all see who I have here today.
I ate a lot of chicken, so I grow fat.
Okay, I can see and I've heard. Okay, I'm gonna allow you introduce yourself to my audience before, rather than me talking about you myself.
Like you all know, I'm Kasupre Robinson, the first male captain of the AAS dog boat in West Africa, and all over West Africa.
Okay, great. I want you to understand that I personally was very much excited when I saw you. I felt like if I was a student, I would come hug you, So I'm sure I like the fact that you all decided to be here today. I want you to tell me what excites you most about this event today.
The fact that they're trying to give awareness to the young ones, upcoming young ones, but I really like the fact that she's putting so much effort in letting them know the opportunity that she didn't have while growing up. She's trying to impact it in this generation. I wish and I pray they take it very serious.
Okay, okay. I understand that there are so many challenges in this industry as well, or in this sector. Okay, what would you advise those who are coming into it? What would you say to them?
They should think about safety first.
Okay.
There are hazards, things that might damage you at any time. There are risks involved too. But they should be focused, make themselves their own motivation. Yes, there are people that they have to look up to, but you have to first of all be your own motivation. And they need to be very, very serious. For me, the key word is safety first.
Okay, what would you have to say to Ocean ambassadors today?
They are doing a great job. They should keep it up. And I pray their dream comes to reality.
Thank you. It's an honor to have you here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Hello, sir. I know you, and I would like my audience to meet with you.
My name is Captain Tajuddin Owolabi Alao. I'm the president Nigerian Association of Master Mariners.
Wow, wow, it's an honor to have you here, and it's an honor for me to be standing here with you.
Thank you, thank you.
You took your time to be here. Tell us why you decided to be here today.
Because this initiative is so important to me. I was at Delta State School of Maritime Technology last week when she told me, and I said I'm not going to be in town. I'm out of town. He said Egbon. I said okay, I will be there. So we went for school accreditation, and I decided to be here because I'm in full support of what she's doing to encourage people. We are old now. We want to hand over to some people.
Yes.
We want some people to take out from us. So I'm very, very happy to be part of this success.
Okay, so what do you have to say to the Blue Ocean ambassadors?
Look, I congratulate them. I pray for them to grow from strength to strength, and in doing that, they have more people supporting this cause, because this is a noble cause. It's not profit making. It's a selfless service for the industry, and I'm glad to be part of it.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Honored to have you here too, and we appreciate you a lot.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I'd like you to tell us who you are.
Afolayan Oluwafolakemi Antonia.
Okay.
I'm from Federal College of Fishery and Marine Technology,
Awesome.
Victoria Island, Department of Fishery, precisely.
Great, great. I want you to tell me what excites you most about this event.
The turnout, the key people in the maritime, their turnout.
Okay. Tell us the opportunities in the maritime sector.
Wow. There is a saying that says, exploit the sea for mankind. The sea is very big enough for plenty of people to explore, and there are so many opportunities there, lying there. We say exploit the sea for mankind. This coming generation, they need to exploit the sea for their own generation, because it is not our own generation that will exploit the sea for their own generation. 2030 is at the back of the corner, and there's so much work to be done. In the maritime industry, we have so many job opportunities. If you're a doctor, come on board, you're welcome. If you're a lawyer, come on board. If you're an economist, come on board. In any area of life you choose,
there's an opportunity
for
awesome.
you. Yes.
Very awesome. So
Yes.
there's a lot for even the women to be part of. There's a lot
In
of reasons
fact,
for them
so
to
much that a lot of men don't even know. They felt it's a male work or male career. It is not. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. We have so much women in the maritime industry. It depends on the area you want to choose. Create a niche for yourself, and you enjoy it.
Great. I'd like you to tell the ocean ambassadors something. Tell them how you feel. Tell them, just say something to them. Because there's been a lot of beautiful statements today. And I want you to just...
My heart is full of joy. I thank God Almighty, and I thank my mentor. I call him my Baba, Captain Alao, and Engineer Olu Aladelusi. These two people pinned my leg in the maritime industry and show me the light in it. So I'm so delighted that Is presently here today, and he was so happy that I'm a strong member of Ocean Ambassador, not just what's it called, an active member of Ocean Ambassador. So he's so very delighted.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
very
much
much
for your time.
Thank you very much.
Bottom-top approach in readiness for 2030 blue economy. So we devised an initiative by promoting the maritime qualities that we have that are untapped in Nigeria, especially for the girl child. Because if you look at just like every other career, the girls are just not there. They're trickling in. And that is why this time around we decided that the girl child must be a voice to be heard. Look at the game is changing now. Look at the banking industry. Look at the insurance industry. So in the maritime industry too, we're looking at in the next 8 years, we should have captains of industry in this our sector. That is why we decided that last 7 years we started the sensitization from the bottom top, and the age bracket is SS1 and SS2 secondary schools in
Share with
Nigeria.
us this laudable achievement you made with this program and the advocacy you did.
In the last 7 years, we started the sensitization. It was general. But what informed us about the girl child was because in the first 3 years we started it, the girls were first. And they were eager to learn. So we decided, let's concentrate on the girl child advocacy. And honestly, it's better off. Although we're not shortchanging the men or the boys, because when we do this nationwide maritime quiz, we do 80% girls, 20% boys. And even at that, the girls are tops. We have students now studying marine engineering in Efurum. We have 2 in Ghana, because when Nigeria was still Nigeria, we used to take them on comparative analysis to Tema Seaport and Takoradi. So, but now we're in Nigeria, we take them to shipyards in Nigeria, we've taken them to Niger Dock and some.
Mommy, what are the challenges so far?
The challenges. What you see here today is cap in hand. In the last 7 years, it has always been cap in hand, because Nigeria is not ready for these children to take over the maritime industry. And they're not ready for the 2030 blue economy. If you look at the map of Africa, just here, it's like a horn.
Yes.
Here, you have Lagos, outside Atlantic, inside inland waterways, untapped, unrivaled to the top. Unlike here, you have South Africa, you have Madagascar. They'll be shuttling between the two. But here, we don't have any encumbrances, but we're not there. Meanwhile, if you go to all these other nations, they're preparing their children. South Africa has a robust blue economy ministry, just like Madagascar. But Nigeria, we're not interested. We're not there yet. The children that are supposed to take over in 2030, they don't even know what brown waters is, not to talk of blue water Atlantic. So we just decided that with or without government, let us start the sensitization. It's been difficult, I must say. But here and there, we still have people that come to our aid, but honestly...
So let's call for support again via this platform.
Yes, we've always said it. We need the support right from local government, because the local government is the nearest to the grassroots, and that is what we are doing. It's a bottom-top arrangement. So let the local governments come in, local government participation, we go to the state. Now Lagos State, through the suburb, we did a robust sensitization for their primary school last month, primary 5 and 6, and NIWA too, in commemoration of the Maritime Week. We had this essay competition for them for primary school. So we want more donors, more investors, because if we invest in these children, honestly, 3 things will be off. Social menace will be off. We'll put food on the table, And the last thing is they will be able to rewrite the maritime heritage, the rich maritime heritage we have in this nation that is still untapped. Is it the research we want to talk about when we talk about the resources in the minerals in the waters? Or you want to talk about the quantum? Look at, I'm a chandler. I can tell you we have 301 parts in a cow. And do you know the statistics of the vessels that birth? Do you know how many requests they make from each part of this meat? Honestly, you can't imagine it. But are we there? When the nation, in advanced countries, when a ship births, as a chandler, it is only the chandlers that can supply. But God forbid, in Nigeria, the captain will just go and meet one hawker in Kirikiri. I beg, help me get this. And they keep the dollars. And you see, that is where we are saying that let us eradicate that. Let there be job creation. It's all about putting food on the table. But our government, they're just not interested. What you don't know, you can't give anyway. With all this going abroad and they see it, but they are not ready to face the challenges. I appreciate Nigeria Shippers Council. This year they took the bull by the horn because it's always very expensive to run the quiz. It's always because jingles alone nationwide is almost 4 million. Wow. Yes, not to talk of the quiz proper. But now, Shippers Council did it, and this event we had today, courtesy Shippers Council and a host of others.
I was impressed earlier when I had one of the students say she sees her future. She sees herself indulging in maritime in the future as a result of your programs. So with this kind of feedback, how much impact does how much motivation do you derive looking into further years?
Well, 7 years I said was for sensitization. This 7 years before the blue economy is for advocacy, potent advocacy for grants, for scholarship, and SDGs 17 collaboration.
Thank you. Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
Welcome. God bless you.